When I first met Colin, he was attending day service 3 days a week. And when I sat down and spoke to him and went through what he wanted to do, his initial reaction to me was that he was bored and he wanted to try new things. So when we told him about Community Lives and what we were going to do, he was very excited. We sat down with the social worker and we actually asked Colin what he was interested in, what activities he wanted to try, and then we went away and researched what was available to him in his local community. I met Colin a few times first before the actual process started, so that I had an idea what we were going to be looking for and what he wanted to do, so I had a bit of a head start so that the researching bit didn't impact as such on the sessions that are available. He highlighted more than anything sort of leisure activities, and we just did taster sessions at each activity. His Tuesday is where he does badminton, swimming and chair-based exercise. He tried that, he loved it and he stuck with it. He also opted for a Walking for Health group, which he started, and he stuck with that as well. And the people that attend on a Tuesday, some of them attend on a Wednesday, so it has opened up a little circle of friends for him as well, which is really nice. The majority of things that he picked and chose he's still doing now independently. So I would go with Colin for the first few weeks and I would stay for the entire session, and then we'd have a coffee at the end and discuss anything, if he got any problems, if he liked it, if he wanted to change anything. And then gradually over the 12 weeks I would just go slowly slipping out of the activities. About halfway through the 12 weeks we have a midway meeting and we discuss how everything's going, if he's happy, if he wants to make any changes. And then after the 12 weeks, Colin gets a new social worker, and if he had any problems, he'd contact them. Well, one of Colin's main skills was that he travelled independently to his day service. So we built upon that skill to the new activities that he was accessing in his local area, and now he travels all over independently. It was a slow process to start with in mixing with others, but he did get a lot better as time went on. And then when I went to visit him 6 to 8 weeks after the community connecting process had finished, he was really a part of the group and really interacting and laughing and joking with people, and it was really nice to see. When I first met Colin, he was very quiet, a man of very few words. And when we first started the process, it did take a little bit of time for him to relax in his new activities, but he did eventually start mixing well with others.
Really good.
Just clean your boots off. Save you a job for when you get back.
And now he's even had even longer in the groups, like 6 months, and I come back and I see him. He's just a real member of the group, and everybody has got high things to say about him, and oh God, he's so funny and he makes me laugh and he's a character. And it's really nice to see him progress and be happy. He seems a lot happier.
When I first heard about the Community Connect programme, I was very excited. I thought, I could help quite a lot of service users from Parkwood.
It's a big step, isn't it? Because she'd been in Parkwood for quite a lot of years.
I was, a bit nervous because when they explained to me what was happening, it was a big shock for me. It was like, I'm taken out to a big day centre to come to meet the world outside, and that's 2 different things, isn't it? And then I thought, well, there's some way I've got to work around this. There's a lot of new things I could try and do out in community that I wouldn't want to do in Parkwood. And I said, right, I'll have a try at it, see if I like it first, see if I can get into it first, before I make that decision.
My first 2 weeks with Stephen and Louise are pretty much leisure activities, getting to know them getting to know me, and gradually we built that bond up and we could talk about what Stephen and Louise wanted to do.
As soon as this connecting started, it did feel a bit strange, but it got my confidence back up, and I'm going out in community.
The gym to them was really important. They identified that they didn't have any fitness and they wanted to get fit, and they started training at the Alfred and Leisure Centre gym with the help of a PT, which is really important. It helps the connectors to learn about fitness as well, and obviously give them advice when the PT pulls out.
I used to go to the gym at Chesterfield gym, picking proper weights up and going in sauna. I didn't know there were a gym in Alford until Neil said there's a gym, and would you like to start the gym again? And I said to Neil, yes. And that's another thing I enjoy, is the people what runs the gym. They're very pleasant to me and to Louine and Sheila and Jason, and that's why I enjoy it, and that's why I go every Tuesday afternoons.
When I'm at a day centre, it don't bother me, it don't bother me saying, well, what's happened at day centre today, because I'm out enjoying what I want to do. You like my work experience, meeting up with my friends, or having time with my sister, building relationships up together, doing things that we like to do and enjoy.
Each day she's a bit of something different to do, and she seems a bit happier and content with that.
It was my first day at Bernardo's, and she says, how do you feel, relaxed or nervous or anything? Because if you do, just say. And I says, I said, I do feel a bit nervous. She's right. And for me to go into there and work with her was different, but I did it. And then my mind got all settled down, and I just carried on. And I've enjoyed it ever since. What I do is I put that through there, and it tags the clothes, and then it would go out on shop floor. And I just put the gun straight through there and bang. I work with my sister Sheila. Hello? So you put size, code, and then the price when they want them to go onto the shop floor. It is nice to get, come here and do what I'm doing, and I enjoy what I'm doing. All people here welcome me, and, we get on well together and have a chat and socialise. I just do that on a Tuesday, volunteer work, and I enjoy working there. I can work to my ability, and it's flexible and at my own pace, working at my own pace.
Louine always tells me I've been tagging today. I says, oh, have you? Yeah. Or I've been doing different things on shop floor.
Neil told me and you, didn't he? Yeah. To walk round Alfton, look for a job. At first shop we went to was Lighthouse. They wanted 2 strong men, and they said, right, we'll come straight here straight away, didn't we?
Yeah, they set us straight on straight away when we had luck. Set us straight on straight away.
We enjoy this job, and it's
nice for us, nice people, nice staff, everything.
We always have certain concerns whenever we take on anybody new. It doesn't really matter whether they've got learning disabilities or not. It's about taking time to get to know them, getting to know what their capabilities are, and working with them so that they can help in whatever way they're capable of doing.
We're going to be steaming some of these clothes so we can sell them down at the shop.
Steve's getting on really well in this shop. There have been some issues. There are some things that he finds difficult and he needs supervision in order to do those jobs. But actually he is fantastic. He's really reliable. He's brilliant at doing cleaning and steaming and lots of the jobs that we do need doing. And in my experience, actually a lot of people with learning disabilities and difficulties are fantastic as volunteers, and they come in and they do the jobs and they're consistent and they work really well, and they're an important part of the team, and we love having them.
Important to a connector is about, can they catch public transport? Can they get to and from their work? We did spend a bit of time on bus routes, risk assessing the route, making sure they're safe at all times.
She can go on buses a lot easier now. She's confidence enough, say, to go from here to Alfreton. Whereas before, she wouldn't have had enough confidence to have done that.
I do swimming now and again with my sister. I meet and know people out in community. And and that's what I've done, and it has helped me tremendous. And I have enjoyed doing the connecting work.
Tuesday evenings, me and Louine go to Just Good Friends Club, and we do different things at Just Good Friends. Like they take us to Matlock or cinema and outlet or Christmas dinners. I enjoy that. I'm getting out.
Well, there's a big change because they've each got their own individual things that they do. They've got a wider choice of what they can do and have a try at doing.
Coming from the day service, going into Connect for 12 weeks, it will cause a lot of anxiety So as connectors, we feel it's really important that families and carers are involved as much as possible.
I don't see him as much as often as I did in day centre, but yes, I did have friendships, but I don't see him as often. I do miss that in some ways, because that's like with me going there all my life, that, you know, I've been building my relationship, and that sometimes, that a part of that you have taken away from you, but then again you gain new friends, don't you? So you tend to mix and match with people. So it's about building new relationships up, and that's what I enjoy, having a laugh, chatting to people and passing time of day.
At week 12 we have an exit meeting, which is really important. We write everything down, report everything back and how they feel. And they've both said, and I believe that the parents have said, that it's been a great opportunity for them. Mum and Dad said they spent 25 years in the day service, and now they've got a life what they want to lead at their own choice.
If this connecting never went ahead, like I would have been how I was, just sitting in the house and making myself feel bottling up a load of things in my head.
We talk about them, about little boxes, that we all live in little boxes in our world, and as connectors all we're trying to do is expand that box for them and make it a little bit bigger. And I think they can safely say that their world is a lot bigger now and they're reaching places that they never thought they'd reach.
It's made me feel different. You know, it's nice to meet new people, you know, because I didn't think I could at one time. You know how you are, you think, oh, I can't do this. I can go out in community without feeling, you know, different. Because I think I should be treated the same as anybody else is treated, you know, a day-to-day person. Whether I've got learning difficulties or not. Treated the same as everyone else.
So what happens next? We shall record and write up what you have told us and what we have to reflect in our future plans. We shall take our plans to our cabinet, who will agree or modify them, and then we shall consult you again before anything happens.